Welcome to What My Sister Said, the show where three sisters with a passion for the entertainment industry bring our kitchen table conversations straight to you. We dive deep into the world of BL, GL, and queer dramas from Thailand, Japan, Korea, and beyond, while also tackling music, television, and the state of politics today. Pull up a seat, pour yourself a drink, and let's start the conversation.
Fort bowled me a strike, then JuniorMark got married. Join us this week for What My Sister Said, where Anwi, Nikki, and I look back at last weekend, recap all our fun in New York, and talk about the JuniorMark episode. Welcome to What My Sister Said. Okay, I'm so very excited for this week. We really did try to do this last week, but y'all, that trip to New York took it out of us. We were real tired. There was a lot of driving and a lot of festivities. And so we weren't able to get it done last week, but we are here this week to talk to you about our very fun weekend. But before we jump into our recap of JuniorMark and FortPeat, we do want to talk to you about something new, a new campaign that we have. We're on our road to 5,000 Sisters campaign. That's Sisters with 2 S's. Our goal is to hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Please help us by subscribing on YouTube and following us on your favorite podcast platform and leave a 5-star review. We have some really fun stuff to get us to down that road that we'll be announcing bit by bit. So hurry up and subscribe today so that you can be a part of all the festivities. And then we have some exciting things happening in September. There's just a lot going on. And we want you to be a part of it. I did not pull up the part about the what's happening in September. The
Only Friends Dream
On. But I figured we should tell them about that too. We'll be at the Only Friends Dream On event. If you guys are in the DC DMV area, please join us. We'll be the first day of the fan meet. We are all going out to pictures afterwards with our sister podcast.
Classified with a Q.
It's classified.
Thanks, sisters.
It's QL on me because it's queer love. Yes.
We'll be going to pictures with our sister podcast. That will be the night of the first fan meet. So please join us then. We're very excited for all of these very new things coming. Stay tuned, subscribe, leave a 5-star review. Woo! Okay.
Woo.
Let's move.
And can I just say?
Oh, go for it.
I was just gonna comment that Kelli said Sisters with 2 S's, but Sisters has 2 S's, but it's Sisters with like four S's because it has 3 S's. Yeah, because it's
it's got a lot of S's already.
Yeah, that spelling is really tough. We added an extra S. Sister with an extra S. You're our extra S, y'all. Come on.
Sisters, because there's so many S's and so many of you.
We did it.
Sisters. I have a lisp, so I don't know if that
Come sit with us at the table, sisters. Okay.
Nikki, you look pretty.
Aw, she told you look pretty. Well, F my drag, but
you look pretty too.
No, I'm totally fine. That was very sweet, actually. That was very kind. You do look very pretty. I like that lip color on you.
Thank you. Cute. With the glasses, everything's pretty.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. See, y'all, I'm getting the love.
Anyway, no kidding. We also have our signature drink, and Nikki always calls JuniorMark distinguished gentleman, and I really think Fort and Pete can also be put in that category.
Yes,
they're always they're so put together. They are so professional. They're so both of those pairs just like get it. And so why do a cocktail when you can have wine? Also, wine FIFA. FIFA wine, whatever.
Oh yeah.
So each of us got a wine. I would say our favorite wine. It's not. We just all have wine. And so we're going to tell you the different wine we have, and you go pause up and go grab yourself a glass. Unless you're driving, please don't drink and drive. Okay, I have red wine, Pinot Noir. It's up Pike Road. I don't know if this isn't local, is it? I don't know. It's somebody at my wine shop recommended to me like many, many years ago, and I hate red wine, but I like this.
Awesome. Am I going next?
Yeah.
I'm not ripping that bottle, y'all. I asked my husband for some Pinot Grigio, and he went and got that from the lovely shopping center up the street.
Oh,
but
okay. It's grocery store wine.
Yes, I'm not going. Yeah. Now, if I had been prepared, I do have a lovely wine shop next to me, and we are on file. Let's just say that much. And there is some lovely things that can happen. But I wanted the 7-Up of white wines, and I got it. Okay.
So, okay. Do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna show you mine just because I think the bottle. You can't see
pretty
it.
bottle.
It is pretty.
I think the bottle is gorgeous. So, when I purchased it, the lady at the Harris Teeter was like, "Ooh, that's a pretty bottle." And I said, "That's why I bought it." I wish I had left it on the shelf.
Oh no!
I do not like that wine. It does not taste as pretty as that bottle. But it's a real pretty bottle. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna keep this bottle for something.
I got a couple of bottles. I'm like,
again.
I keep seeing videos of people making soda Rickies and stuff like that, and in my mind, I'm one of those people. But in reality, I just have the bottle.
Soda Ricky. What
is a soda Ricky?
I
A gin Ricky in a wine
I don't
bottle?
remember how you describe. It's a homemade soda. It's like
yeah.
It's called a Ricky.
No,
it's just homemade soda. You can make like
I will say
and 7-Up.
I took the Hubs out for his birthday dinner last night, and we went to a couple of lovely spots. But I will say we had an old fashioned one place, an old fashioned another place. Got home, looked up. I said, "Baby, we sure is spending money on these old fashions out and about. We could be making these old fashions in the house. All the stuff is there. So, y'all, maybe a future episode you're gonna see that old fashioned Nikki old fashioned because
I like the old fashioned.
Yeah,
I need to make that.
It's crazy.
I enjoy
Only Friends weekend.
Adding a twist to that old fashioned.
We don't need to drive Only Friends weekend. We just Uber everywhere.
Hello, and yo,
I can have drinks too.
If you put Saint Germain in it, it's not an old fashioned.
I don't think I would be putting Saint Germain.
That'd be nasty.
I don't see that happening.
Thank you, Lord. You put Saint Germain in everything. I'm just making a statement, baby.
So we went to this Cajun restaurant, like it's no longer existed. But anyway, they had an old fashioned that had candied pecans in it.
That sounds awful.
It was so freaking delicious.
Okay.
It was so good. Sure. Y'all don't understand.
I will say there are variations I like. There's one there's a pizza shop. I don't go there no more. But they had like a winter version, and it was like apple cider, which maybe but sounds nice. Actually yes.
No, that sounds
really good.
That place I took both of you to Esoteric. They do it with apple cider also.
Yeah, it's very fall. It has like a cinnamony hint to it. I love an old fashioned.
I love an old fashioned. Cinnamon though, I don't like it in my drinks.
Interesting.
Strong.
There was definitely cinnamon in that candy pecan one, and it was bomb.
Yeah, it's good. There's a Spanish restaurant I went to too, where it was very much an old fashioned, but very, very of that like all spicy kind of situation going on in it. But it was good.
That in my food, not in my desserts, not in my drink.
You don't like apple cider?
I don't like apple cider. No, I don't. You know what's funny? I don't like most juices, but add liquor to the juice. We're good.
I love apple cider. We went to a corn maze and they had apple cider. It was good. That corn maze though, I was scared the whole time and they kept scaring me. Y'all, I don't like to be scared.
I don't like.
They would go.
Why would you go into a corn maze? That part.
I was trying to be social. And they were like, come on to the corn maze. And it was real late at night. And it was a bunch of us. And the ones that weren't, they would go ahead of us. And then they would go through the corn. And they'd be like, like, please stop.
First of all, if the word maze is in the title, you don't need to be in there. You got to fight your way out. That's crazy.
I'm trying to be social.
But if I'm gonna go in a maze, it's not gonna be in a time where people are gonna scare me. Because I'm already thinking.
So what had happened was I had
friends?
earlier, while still trying to be social, had gone to a haunted house with them, and they found out how I do not like being scared.
So they wanted to find another place.
This is hilarious. They did not plan this on purpose, but once I was there, they were like, "Oh, we gonna have a good time with this one."
And you call these people your friends?
It was funny. It was funny in the moment. It was the haunted house though, because I said I am very scared, and I am also apparently very gullible. Because they were like, "We're gonna put you in front. You'll be the best in front."
What in the front? Hey, devil!
Y'all, I listened.
I thought you had better judgment than this.
Worse.
I ran through that place. I said, please. It was supposed to be one of the scariest on the East Coast. It was huge too. I said, I just kept screaming, please, I'm a nice person. Please don't do this to me. I'm a good person.
Well, we know where you're not gonna be this upcoming fall season. You're not gonna be in corn mazes, and you're not gonna be in haunted houses.
At the end of it, you go outside and they separate you from your friends, so you have to do the last part alone, and they chase you with chainsaws.
No.
Just field alone, like trying to
be not friends no more after that. If I rode with you, I'm being an Uber home. We're not friends no more.
That's right.
And I said, I am a nice person. Oh boy,
you are a nice person too. So why would they do that to you?
Kennedy, Uber.
So FortPeat. Oh no, JuniorMark. Sorry, JuniorMark.
Kennedy, get the Uber.
So we're going to go to the wedding first, and then after the wedding, we'll hang out at the bowling alley. Show. I see. Mm-hmm. So we're starting with JuniorMark. JuniorMark had their fan meet, and we were in New York. So because my sisters are crazy. I mean, you don't understand. I only did this for Bilkin and Pee before. Now they got me getting up for all these people.
That one, the right one, is pointing to themselves because they're the problem.
We drove, Nikki specifically drove all day the day before. And then we were in a hotel room up at stupid o'clock.
I drove
but all day. I mean, she was in the car.
She was in the car all day. Okay. Because I was like, I drove a good portion of that drive.
You did. You did a good job.
You did. She was just in the car all day. She was in the car the longest than any of us.
You're very
And then we got up at stupid o'clock to see JuniorMark's SunnyMoon Concert.
They wanted to stay and not go and see the concert, and I said I need to see this concert.
Okay, she did.
I wanted to go to sleep. That's what I wanted to do. So I did wake up though when you asked me to. I woke up. I might have fell asleep a couple of times again, but it was still good. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was good.
Kelli, you got to change the screen because I don't see it anymore.
I got you.
That configuration. Thank you.
The SunnyMoon Concert concept was built around the sun and the moon, branding representing Junior and Mark and highlighting their contrasting and complementary personalities. It all had this theme of like a wedding, so it started off with this wedding vibe. I'm looking at the picture, you guys who are
can I just say I don't think I ever realized that. Is this always what Jummo is wearing?
Yeah.
I don't think
he's the sun and the moon, just like
sun and the moon.
He's the sun and the moon.
I'm seeing that Jummo is the sun and the moon.
Yeah.
Very cute. Okay, go on with what you were saying. I'm sorry.
is filled with high energy musical numbers, acoustic stages, interactive fan segments, and several performances of official soundtracks from all of their different shows. They had multiple guests, and we can get maybe more into that. And it went on for 3 nights. Now, leading up to this, there was a lot of things that happened with Junior and Mark. Many of you already know some of the controversy around some of their fan events. And the only reason that I even bring it up is because they were under a lot of stress going into this concert. And Mark in particular, visibly, we could see that Mark was really struggling with everything. He kind of stepped away from social media and kind of lost himself in rehearsals and practicing. And also, I was talking to somebody else about this. Like, they're not like people who are like artists who are out here performing on stage 3. That's not like something they normally do. So to put them on stage 3 nights, putting on this full performance, I don't know that people realize. Like, I know fans are like, oh, they're tired, but also it's just a really challenging thing to do, to have to carry a stage 3 nights in a row like
it's
that.
An interesting, I find that to be an interesting formula, because I feel like GMMTV does this regularly, right? Excuse me. That they will have a show do well, then have that pair from that show, and if they have the audience, they will put on multi-night concert. I think the difference, right, and I think this is probably culturally different, is the 5-hour
yes,
concert.
Because I was like,
okay,
because there's like plenty of shows that go on night after night after night, but it's not 5-hour shows.
That's true.
I mean, coming from that world, right, as a former band member, musician, musician. I mean, to Ami's point, we would do a show. Let me tell y'all something. Playing 2 sets. Oh my god. We would lose. We were like, what do you want us to play? Like more than an hour's worth? I mean, just exhausting. It is. Yeah. It is just a hard thing to do, and that's like on a regular schmegular like Friday night. So imagine taking all of that energy that it takes to do something like that, and then pouring that into multiple performances for performances per night for 3 nights. I looked it up, 41 songs.
That's crazy.
Oh my
41 songs over that 3-day span. 41.
So I'm
thinking, because I'm even thinking about plays and stuff. They don't last 5 hours. Because when you were saying it's a strenuous thing, I'm like, well, people who are in theater, they do the show several nights a week over, and they do matinees and whatever.
Right.
But it's still, you get a break after a certain amount of hours. You're not doing a 5-hour show.
Yeah.
And I was going
to say that guesstimation of 5 hours. So y'all.
But quite often is that.
It's often that long. Yeah. And I'll say at least there's the 2 of them, because this is true for like solo art, like Jeff and all them do this sort of thing too. I know Bilkins and Peepee's range around 30 some odd songs that they do when they do their concerts. Every time I'm like, 35 songs. What are you doing? And even then fans get mad when they bring in guests. I'm like, y'all need to chill. They have to have guests.
Yes,
or how are they going to get through this?
I don't understand fans at all.
Me either. But it's the flip side. They'll get mad at guests, but also they're all very upset that they're doing these 3 nights. But it's kind of like,
don't want them to be tired.
But it's tough though, because if they're selling out, then the fans will be mad if they didn't get a chance to see them. You know what I mean? So it's like, sure, you're worried about them, but that's because
also want
to see them. It's tough. I don't think it's an easy call for that. So yeah,
sorry,
they had.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Yeah.
No, that's perfectly fine because now I don't know what I was going to say. Yes, they had several duets, some main pop dance covers like "When You Smile," "Rhythm of Love," "My Boyfriend Is Cute," "Oxygen." They had solo blocks, which I was so upset. Our
my
internet
God.
went out when Junior or Mark had his emotional
Mark.
song. Oh, I'm still mad about it.
Yes.
What's the point of buying a ticket?
It came back right when he was crying his last tear. We were like, what just happened?
Our hotel had terrible internet. And so we ended up on my phone, right?
Yeah.
And we couldn't even get on the television. I'm so angry.
Yeah, it was rough, y'all. We were working real hard to get to actually view this
They
concert.
had special guest collaborations and covers. They had the retro band stage on the first day one, doing Bye 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 and First Love, First Hurt with Leo and Junior, which if you didn't know, Leo is formerly from a boy band. Oh man, they didn't list the boy band. I forgot the name of the boy band.
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I haven't. Yeah. Yeah, so it's called First Love, First Hurt. It's a track by BOY.
Oh, that
Blood
is the name
of Youth. That is the name of the band.
I don't think I knew that part. I just knew it was BOY.
Yes. It's a legendary Thai boy band that Leo was a member of during his early Idol days. So, and they showed an epic picture of him with that. What was it like? He had a long swoop going on.
He had something. He was cute. That's all I remember.
Can I talk about some of my favorite parts? Or you got some?
Yeah, go for it. I was just sitting out back. You can go.
Yeah, so I was telling them that I forgot everything, but I didn't forget everything, y'all. I didn't forget everything, even though I asked y'all to wait. So my favorite part of the production, I think this is the most backing tracks that I've noticed, but I have to say they did their job in the right way. So I'll say there was a good mix of like singing and then rapping happening, and then a lot of movement on the stage. So I think I noticed backing tracks more, but I liked the use of them in this way. And to be fair, that's still them singing and that's still them rapping. It is just an assistance for while they're on the stage. That roundabout, and you know, and I should be clicking through these pictures. So the first picture that's on the screen, just so everybody can see, is Junior and Mark, and they're looking back at Jummo. And they are actually sitting, and Jummo's walking away from them, back turned. They're actually sitting on the roundabout that I'm talking about. So I don't, you know, for folks who saw it, they had a roundabout and they had the back of the stage where the you know, they would do the dancing and everything, and then they would come out to this round area that would move, and it was just the way that they utilized that. They would send them away from each other. They would bring them back to each other. Like that roundabout, and even in the way that they used it with the other guests on the other days, was just really, I think it was a special part of the way to use that in that venue. And then just the way they use the screens, like the production overall, I think was really well done. The screens were demonstrative. There's like fake rain, and I kept thinking it was raining in there.
Rain.
Cool. That was rain.
Yeah, rain. It was real, and it had like images within the rain.
It said Mark. It said Junior. It said it had words and images. It was so good.
Yeah, like that was wonderful. The way they just use those backing screens to really kind of punch up what was happening in the front. I think the production overall was really well done, and they use that space really well. I think this is Bytech again.
Yeah.
So they've used Bytech. Blush Blossom Fest used Bytech. Didn't we just watch somebody else who used it, or am I?
Was Joskow in there, or am I wrong?
I don't know. We need what's her name that tells you all the information. We saw her in New York.
I feel like Bytech is like a good mid-tier venue, because you don't have that huge space to fill. but it is just enough space where you can get the point across. So that was just some of my production bits that I liked.
I will say also on the side of production, I was having a long conversation about this with Chris today about just my product. Well, I think people don't maybe know what we mean when we say production, but like you said, it's the staging of it. It's the composition of the show in total. Like, what is the theme? What's the story we're trying to tell? And how do we move from piece to piece? What are the movements? All of that together, like the story that you're telling, creates a really, like, I know I talk about them all the time, but Bilkin and PP are masters at stage production. Jeff is a master at stage production. Like, I think those two are probably two of my tops in like understanding how to create an entire story within a show. And their shows are so drastically different, and they understand who they are and what they're doing. And if you have good production, the choreography, the setting, you fill that stage. Like you were talking about the roundabout, there are times when it would move up and down.
Up and down, yep.
To change the trajectory.
And levels, yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So the whole time there, maybe you had a solo moment with Mark on the piano, and one little circle within the big circle would rise up. And then you were able to create this very intimate moment with Mark on the panel. But then there was a big circle in the middle that would rise up. And then Junior and Mark could sing in it, but then it would rise down and they would move. And then it moved within it. Like all of that is so clever ways without having a ton of like set design to create that. I could talk about that all day, so I'm going to calm down.
So I just want to throw out a couple more that I feel like fit that. That part when we watched Poon last year, I feel like it was that story, like it was traveling from place to place, right? And
so smart.
That was a great story. Also,
I thought you were going to say Per Santa, but go ahead.
I was going to say Per Santa. I feel like we didn't actually watch that concert, but all the clips I've seen, I feel like we were told a story. And then I don't know that if we got a through line story with June Dunk, but we were fed.
The vignettes were really powerful. And each of them really matched the scene that they were trying to create. And like I can't say enough, the choreography. Mark is not a dancer. Actually, their choreographer did a whole post. It was really, really sweet, but about just how proud he was of their progression and specifically Mark and how far Mark came. Mark is not a dancer in any way, shape, or form, but with the right choreographer and the right training and the right practice, he did a passable job in that concert. Like he understood movement and he understood what he needed to bring to the table.
So I will bring it back around maybe to performance.
Ooh, that picture.
Can we do that?
So I have a performance that I really like.
Yeah, I do too. I have a few too.
Yeah,
but I think Kelly, you already led into some of that, right? With your
go for it.
Background. Yeah. So oh, and that's what I wanted to say too. It's a wedding. It was a wedding at the beginning because this is their honeymoon. So it's
oh, good point. Yeah,
concert, right? So I think for my one, and with that, one of my favorite performances is the family performance. So we had
put that baby on the pole.
Although the baby was on the pole,
there was a lot of rap singing happening in that. I do feel like there was an abundance of rapping and singing and rap singing happening that I did not expect from this concert on the whole. I was like, what is going on? But I think it's about you see somebody that way they present themselves, but you don't know the underpinnings of what is driving them to do a thing, right? And Junior said this concert was his baby.
His baby.
Yeah. So I think he comes from, and I mean, as a Gen Xer, he comes specifically from a specific time and place where that was happening. And, and so he felt very comfortable in saying, well, let's put this in, let's put that in. So, yeah, I don't know what was happening in that song. I liked it. It was fun. My baby did, they had my baby doing a lot of thrusts.
On a pole.
With his pelvis. And then he got on the pole. He wiggled on the pole.
They put that baby on a pole.
I'm not sure what's happening there in the whole parenting.
I'm just gonna blank. So here's the thing I'm gonna do: blank the pole out. I don't remember that. I don't remember that happening. That's where I'm at with that.
Remember that?
Oh, we all, Nikki and I guess, is the baby on a pole?
Nikki, no, Kelly, I 100% remember it. I'm trying to put it out of my memory.
Oh, I see.
I'm letting it go because the rest of it was so cute. The rest of it was cute.
That song was dirty.
The song was very dirty. I don't understand. But here's the thing. I love the fact that the whole family was on stage together.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was
very sweet.
Because we haven't gotten that. This is the first time we've gotten that, I feel like, in one of these concerts. The whole
100%. That's what I was gonna say. Polka-san,
but it was Polka-san's concert.
That was their concert. Yeah, together.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've gotten a pairing concert where the actual mascot came on. Did they give me what I wanted? No, my baby still don't talk.
What did you want?
He meant that. I said my baby still don't talk. He meant
he
that
don't want to talk, Nikki.
Get that frog off of me. He meant that, and I respect 100%. That for him. I respect it, but Jummo,
he has his way of communicating.
He really does. Jummo makes himself known.
I think we're all, when he's ready, we're ready. I really would enjoy to hear the words coming out of his mouth. Did you have another performance that you like? Because I have
the band.
I wanted to talk about the MASPER.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Stamp? Was he?
Yes.
Save?
It was Save, Poon, and On. Yep.
MASPER. It just made me happy. They just made me happy. I don't really know what else.
Wait, I got pictures of MASPER.
Okay.
There we go.
MASPER.
It's MASPER, everybody.
So Save and Mark have been playing together for 10 years, they said.
It's crazy.
Because as Anwi let us know, if you haven't watched the JuniorMark episode, and you're new here, go back and watch the JuniorMark episode. Lots of fun facts about them, but something I learned during that episode was that Mark was a musician and formerly in a band. So he's been playing for many, many years and has played with Save before. So that's one of the reasons he invited Save. What I loved about this is over half of GMM plays instruments, but oftentimes it's the same people that you see playing. So I love that they gave, which is very JuniorMark. They gave opportunities to these people that you don't typically see on the stage. I didn't know Poon could play the freaking guitar like that. Like, what? He was like shredding on that guitar. I didn't know Save played drums. So I knew An could play because An was in my school president and they all played a lot together. I know more about An. So it's not that I'm not impressed with An. I just am used to him just being multi-talented because that generation that came in my school president was like, we can do all these things. We're freakishly talented. Like all of them were. But yeah, I learned more about the others. Man, Poon was great on guitar.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
They played a track.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know the name of the track, but it's by an artist called Little John. I don't know the name because it's in Thai on my notes. And I did not translate that. So yes, but it was by an artist called Little John.
We have another group. It wasn't on the night we watched, but EmiBonnie with Junior singing "Are You Okay" by Dao.
Oh,
yes.
And my favorite part is the acapella part, and there was also a part where they went for this high note, and it was just like, oh God, yes,
the harmonies, the tone.
Yes, it was beautiful.
And then Emmy teasing. She said, I saw the notes on the page. Oh, were you going to say that?
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Then Emmy was like, I saw the notes on the page that you wanted, like Junior wants to dance with Bonnie. And then Mark was like, oh, really? Junior wants to dance with Bonnie? And Junior was like, I didn't know you want to dance. You want to dance? And immediately, Junior is very good. He immediately pulled Mark down.
I love it.
And taught him how to dance right then and there. Said, we'll dance.
Emmy and Bonnie, they were doing the counts and everything for him.
Yes.
Yep. it was really, really cool. I only had a few more.
Go ahead.
Go. Oh,
no, I was going to say I enjoyed the junior film Rockstar. They did Rockstar junior film.
I'm a rock star, baby.
Film was killing it.
Yes.
So I'm listing all the guests that I enjoyed. I didn't. Were Kapuk and Sizey up there?
Yes. No, Sizey, not Kapuk.
Just Sizey. I didn't get to see. I don't think I saw that perform. I just saw that she was there, and then the Mark Prim Nani.
That was so cute.
Yeah.
They were trying to be rock stars.
They were adorable, and they were like, "We're not like the kitty cats. We're like." Because didn't like
meow. Yeah, he called them the meow.
He said that someone was going. He said it doesn't matter what you say. Someone's going to edit this and put meows all over it. And then I saw the edit, and Junior reposted it. And they went to start talking, and someone went meow 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 meow.
They were trying to be so hard, and it was like, nah. But my point in bringing up all the guests that they brought were they're not guests that we typically see at these times. And that was what was exciting about it to me, that they pulled from artists that we don't usually get to. What
was that? Your light? Oh my god! She's a witch.
But yeah, they pulled from artists, especially the fact that they had so many of the ladies in their concert.
Here's the meows. We have the meows on the screen.
Huh? Oh, there's
meows are on the screen.
Oh, they're so cute. But yeah, the fact that we had so many of the GL ladies on stage with them, that was really cool to me. I enjoyed that.
Can we go back?
So dumb. Go ahead. I just want to say I feel so dumb because Nani, I was like, when did Mark and Nani become friends? Meanwhile, I am actively reacting to frenemies. Actively watching it. And it was not so my reaction. It was not my reaction this weekend when I was like, oh, he's been there the whole time. There.
I didn't get it either, Kelly, but yeah, a high school friend.
Mark and Nani, that doesn't compute. Sorry, you can continue.
Nikki, you say what you were going to say.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we go back, since you're talking about guests, can we go back to the OG guests, the first guest on day one? I'm sorry, everybody.
We talked about Leo already.
We didn't really, though. Kelly was like, oh, Leo was there and he was in a boy group. But Leo and Junior did
this boy band.
In sync.
Wait, pause, guys, because this is why this is so important to Nikki. It's in sync, because we and Kelly are like, we did discuss this, but it's in sync, so there has to be further discussion. Go on, Nikki. Go ahead.
Bye. Hello.
Bye.
That is a classic.
It is.
And they both did an excellent job. Did they look like they was huffing and the puffing? Yes.
Leo said, don't do this again.
Because it's bye. And to be fair,
you're supposed to huff and puff on that one.
Just like Junior said, I thought this was my last hurrah. I didn't know. I just put this together because I thought it was my last. And that's why you huff and puff on bye, because you put everything. You put your all into bye. And they did an excellent job. I'm sorry. You just kind of glided over bye.
I'm so sorry.
Like it wasn't the most important thing that Leo did.
My apologies.
It was very important. Okay.
It was very important.
Okay.
You're very
right. We can move on from the guest stars of it all. I do have two favorites in the solos, but Kelly, you opened your mail. You want to say something?
Oh, I did. I was gonna see if we wanted to talk about their messages to each other throughout the night, but one of the things you want to get there at the end. Do you want to get to the solos first? Okay, that makes sense. Before you jump into the solos, though, one thing I just tidbits outside of the actual performances. Mark admitted in an interview recently that he only stuck to the script the first night. He said he really enjoyed seeing Junior's reactions to anything that he did. So he decided to do whatever he wanted. So all that kissing, jumping in his arm, everything he did was not on script day 2 and 3. and he said it was so fun to watch Junior react.
He was wilding out.
It was crazy. We have never seen Mark like that ever before.
And I mean, to be fair, you all, we got day one. I mean, all we got was cheekies, literally. And Junior made us wait until the end. We just kept asking for
it. It's coming.
Yeah, and he was like, leave us alone. We'll give it to you when we give it to you. Cheekies will come when cheekies come. You don't get to tell us what to do. And then we got like a little bit of cheekies. Like, we got one, and then we got another one. And I was like, okay. And then, but day 2 and day 3, y'all was blessed. You were blessed.
Y'all were blessed.
Because we did not get that on day 1.
That was just Mark being like, well, I'm just going to do it. So Junior, truly all of those reactions were natural. He had no preparation. I don't even think all those literal kisses were supposed to happen. So he just went in. That's why he got fussed at the end. The last one. Yeah, the last one, you can see Junior being like da 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 da, and then the thing closes and Junior grabs him. And so they did ask him about that today, and he said, it's too many people. I told him he couldn't do it there, and he's like, we had to wait. He's like, that's what I yelled at him.
That's so funny. So I only want to go back to 2 of the solos because we talked about how much rapping was in this. And so Junior's version of Tasty, because I love you.
Oh, yeah.
That was iconic, and I really, really loved it. What's that? That's Lycan, right?
Nut,
but it's not. Yeah. Because I was thinking a Hong song.
I like that song.
I like that song
Nut
too.
Song.
And Nut acts up in that video.
I just want to throw out there too. We just put out a new one. I love it.
Oh, I haven't heard. Is it out, the full song?
I haven't heard that.
Oh, I gotta go watch it.
I video where he's
voice
wearing
is
a vest with no shirt, and Tui with a vest and no shirt. Do it all day.
Okay. I love Tui's voice.
All right.
Tui's voice is
okay. She told y'all to listen to that man, and then she objectified that man.
She said, look at his shirtless chest.
I'm just going to scroll through these pics, too, because I think we're about to wind down on this one.
What was your
other one? It was the most shocking solo of the night, the one that I did not expect, the one that happened. And I say night, I mean morning. And when I woke up to Mark singing DNA by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh my God!
What was happening?
I was so scared when it started. I was like, "Oh, baby, no!" And in my mind, I was saying, "What does he say in this song? Don't get in trouble, baby. No, baby, no."
He killed it.
Fine.
He killed it. I mean, you definitely saw that was a song where he was like, "I'm going to pay attention to these lyrics," and them dance moves was like royalty. He was like hand movements. I mean, they was getting it behind him, which hey, that's what that's for. But he was like,
smart choreography.
That's right. He's like, I'm not gonna move right now. I got things to say. So that was my other shocking and most memorable solo.
I forgot about that.
He really did his thing on that song.
The key to doing that, though, and the key to a performance when you don't have the choreo to back it up, is your intention and how you attack the lyrics and the singing. I'm really stuck on this right now overall, but I just like if you perform it with intention, and he meant that. I mean, he had been
he meant that.
So he meant every word he was saying, and we knew it watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And so now we can move into the Ments, because those were day one. I feel like was the most impactful that they had across all 3 days. So Kelli, you could take it away. I have general thoughts, but
we'll start with day one, and then I'll give like an overview, and then you guys can add in, and we'll go to the other days. But for day one, it start with Mark's message. He really delivered a heartfelt message, and he spoke very directly to Mark in it. The highlight of that was, if I didn't have you, I might have given up. Thank you for fighting through this together. And he had a really hard time even getting all the words out because it was just a super emotional. They have been through it. And then Junior went into his speech. And I think it shocked Mark. Mark has since said that he was in shock listening to it.
You could see it in his face that he was in shock.
You could.
Because I remember us sitting in the room being like, I don't think I've ever seen Junior
him cry.
Yeah, and then Mark said Mark had never seen him that no one had ever really seen Junior that emotional. And what he said, he just basically was like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Please, I just need a break. And also, I don't know how much longer my body can do this, which was such a vulnerable and real thing for people. I think a lot of people his age, or, even they didn't even need to be their age. It's like the reality of an end point became clear in everyone's view, and it kind of hit them all in different ways, but it hit everyone, where he was just like, I don't know when this is over. I don't know when this ends. And so I have to do everything I can now. And then he talked about all of what he put into these shows. And what I don't think people fully realize, specifically with GMMTV, I can't speak to the other companies, is how much they get to put themselves into these shows. They have the way June had told us, I wasn't going to do a fan con till everything I wanted could happen. And he even apologized to people. Junior did. He's just like, I think he was like a Bridezilla kind of situation where he was like, no, you're going to get this. But I understand that. That's your thing, right?
He said it was his baby.
He said it was his baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think about Beychella, like Beyonce's documentary, and how she's so particular about every single thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I just am remembering, I'm thinking of, we just watched Stay Awake. And that's part of why it was shocking, the things that he said. Because if you watch...
Tell people what Stay Awake is, because I don't know that they all know.
I don't even... It's like a...
It's like a variety show kind of thing.
Yeah, a variety show. And it's with Jimmy, Junior, and Force. And they're just doing all these competitions. They have guests on, and it's just like a fun little game show or whatever. But if you watch Junior is full of energy. There's never a down time with Junior. He's always here. So to hear him say he's tired and he needs a rest, and he thinks it might be coming to an end, is very shocking, because you're looking at this guy who's always here. And you're not thinking that this is in his brain at all. So those tears had me in tears. Because I was like, whew, that's a lot.
It also made me think of, it's only recently that he's unlocked that side of himself to be able to express himself. We saw the interview he did, maybe, I don't know if it's this year or last year, where he talked about his entire life. He's just been a chameleon. And he's fit himself into the spaces that he's in, and become whatever those people wanted and needed, and tried to make sure everyone felt good. He thought living was ensuring that everyone around him was happy and feeling good. And he had been acting for most of his life. So he did not even know who he was enough to tap into that. He just became whatever environment he was in. So he's only recently learned how to have a voice, and then to have it on stage.
And he had it, because he could not stop. That was, once those tears turned on, he was like, I can't make this stop. I'm sorry.
He sounded like Pocasan, yo.
Yeah.
Remember when Pocasan was like,
Pocasan.
That's exactly how he's like, you can't stop.
He did. But you could tell, I think that is also what lit the fire under Mark the next 2 days, because Mark was like, I got to turn up. I gotta shower this man with so much love. Everything I feel like everything Junior ever wanted, he got in those next 2 days from Mark.
Yes.
To the point where he was like, I cannot take this anymore.
You could tell by that look on his face, that side smile, where he was just like, what are you doing now? What are you doing now? Like,
Mark jumped face front into that man's arms. I do not believe that was planned.
I got that. I think I got that. Hold on. All right. But yes, It was lovely. Oh, I'm doing a fast slideshow. There we go, everybody. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
Got a little
and
bit
then
of
just to highlight
Percy in the bag.
Oh, I forgot Tay was up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And you didn't talk about Pon Fond either.
That's who I
did not get to see them.
Wow. Oh, you said Sizey? Oh,
I did perform as well.
She did,
but I didn't
you
see
meant
Sizey. I saw Pon. Yeah.
Okay. So I was like, yeah.
But that's what I mean. All the GL girlies were on stage with those boys.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
Well, they're his buds too, Junior's buds, right? Yeah.
It's very
all right.
sweet.
Are we good?
Oh, yeah. I was just gonna say the other part that the highlight from those speeches, because they progressed each night. The next night, Mark apologized for not coming into Junior's life sooner, so that he could have been there for him. And then the third night, Mark said, "Don't apologize. You came right at the time that I was ready to." I couldn't. What did he say? I'm gonna read it. Mark said that about how much he felt the. Oh wait, sorry. Junior praised Mark immensely for his dedication. Never mind, I can't find it. Anyways, Mark was like, Junior was like, "No, this is the right time for you to come.
Okay.
This is where I was in the right part of my life." And then Junior said he couldn't handle the thought of not seeing Junior regularly again. And so as he can't handle that, even the idea of that. It very much reminds me of Boom, when Boom was like, "We can't live without each other." It was very much that vibe.
And just to clarify, you said the second night, Mark apologized for not coming into Junior's life.
Okay.
And then the third night, Junior said that's fine because you came at the right time. Okay.
Yes.
There was a lot of Mark Junior.
I got a little discombobulated because I saw the Mark. I can't handle the thought of being without you, and I thought that was Junior. But that's
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. You go, man. You're the hosty.
Oh, you're the hosty. Do that.
Oh. So yes, we are going to. Okay, so that was a lot of Junior Mark.
That was a lot. Yes. Oh my God. Nikki's like, "Can we keep this to an hour?" Oops.
Sorry, guys. Oh, so now we're going to move in.
Hungry.
Let me see. No, I have.
It's fine. I like chatting with you guys. I'll stay here and hang out. I guess.
I need to get some food.
All the sisters. So
now we are moving into Fort Peat. So as we said, we were in New York for the FortPeat Fanmeet, and there was two parts to it. The first part, Anwi and I participated in, and Nikki got to spend time with my niece. Amazing. Listen, this was not on purpose. You had to get your tickets on your own, and unfortunately, Nikki was not able to get the bowling.
But let's clarify. Can we clarify? Can we just make one point?
Yes, clarify.
Every single ticket that we have gotten prior to this moment has been purchased by whom? Who was in the train? Who was at the fire? Who was getting the stresses? This chick. Okay.
Which is why it was so sucky. But can I also say I didn't get these tickets for myself?
No, sure didn't.
Yes,
they got an assist.
The beautiful Shannon helped. Well, Shannon's fiance really did it, not Shannon.
And I just like to say maybe we take a little break, and that way we can
we'll take a break, and then we're going to talk all about Fort Peat. See you in a second. Okay, so while my sister, the lovely Nikki, was hanging out with my niece, Anwi and I were bowling with Fort, which was actually a really, really good time. I will say we had a little bourbon before we got there and a little bourbon while we were there, which might have led to the good times. But everybody was so nice. It was very smooth checking in. We were with people we didn't really know that well, but that was fine at our bowling alley because we made new friends. And am I lagging? No. Okay. Fort Peat came in. They went to each lane and took pictures with everyone. Came back through. and we can. I'm just going to give the general on me, and then I'll let you jump in with some details. They came back through and bowled each lane. Oh my God, Ami went black, and then they went back through and spent time with each of us. And we were told, like, don't crowd them, don't get too close, which is all very reasonable. But what struck me is when they came back through. Okay, we lost Ami, but she's back now. So I was saying the third time through, they were really, really kind. They walked up to each lane and just told everybody to come forward. And when they did, they spoke to everybody in that lane. So they really, very professional, went above and beyond to interact with everyone. There's Ami getting to interact with them. So Ami, you could tell a little bit more details.
Can I? Because you mentioned the bourbon.
Oh God. Okay, I will give the details and then we'll move on.
Your hands. So, but no, so I was clearly nervous. You guys pushed me up there to them, and I was like, no, I don't want to talk to him. And Pete immediately like touched my hands and was like calming me. And they were just super kind. And then they were just talking to everybody, just chill. And it made it easier to stand up there next to their pretty faces and act like they were just regular dudes just talking to us, not like dudes I've seen in several shows that I highly respect. It was just like, oh, they're just nice and they're just cool and they're just chill. And they did roll a bowling ball for me, and that was nice too. So
they
was all good.
They bowled in each lane, and props to our lane, because the first go round I had 1 point. I had the least points in our lane. And so I didn't know these people. They all agreed to slow go it so that when they got to our lane, they could bowl for me. So that's why I started this with Fort bowled me a straight strike, because he did. And then I was trying to rush and get out of the way so that somebody else could get a bowl from them the next time around. And it turned out to be Anwi.
Yes.
I really was like, because I was trying to go, but then their team, I don't know why their team was like, hey, let me help you bowl right now. And so I'm like, get out of here. So it ended up being Anwi, but so that's why I pushed her up. I did get to tell them that I thought they were amazing. And yesterday, I had bourbon as well. And so I screamed, Pete, a Peter.
Oh, yeah.
A Peter. And he's like, yes. And I was like, you were so good at yesterday. And then I go, for you too. And they are this. They do this.
Yes.
I was not expecting
very touchy-feely.
You go to
Kelli,
do this, and
Kelli
they go,
yelled,
yeah.
Yeah. And Kelli yelled Pete right after I said, Pete, you were amazing in yesterday. And then the next thing you hear is Kelli going, Pete! So they got it double teamed from the sisters about how good they were.
That didn't sound right. That sounded wrong. That sounded real wrong.
Phrasing.
Don't say that again.
Well, anyway.
Don't say that again.
And
can I just say the bourbon followed them back to the hotel. That's all I'm gonna say. We had a whole conversation. I asked them to do things. They were being uncooperative and intransigent, and they don't remember not one bit of that.
Nope.
I was like, lights gotta go off. We all got to go down.
All about it the next morning. I'm like, what? That happened?
Here's the thing.
Like,
we got
Five Guys burgers. Can we get some fries? Can we have a conversation? Good. No, turn the lights off because we got to go.
This is the thing, right? We're friendly people, and so people are friendly back. And so we got there. We were like, more drinks. And we went up and we were like, hey, bartender. And they were like, yo, what's going on? And so we chatted it up with the bartender. And the bartender said, click, 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 click. He only had 2 drinks there.
He only had 2 drinks at the bar.
But both those drinks were click, 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 click.
We had bourbon at the hotel room, but it still wasn't that much bourbon. We can handle our bourbon, but we could not.
They were like, have fun bowling, ladies.
And also they asked us who was there, why there was this hullabaloo. So we got to talk to them and tell them about Fort Pete and everything. They were very excited. And so they poured us some good drinks.
They did.
They were real good. And we had a lot of fun.
Hey, and those drinks had me screaming, Pete, Pete, you were so good.
But that's the other thing, though. BL folks are wonderful folks because we were there with a bunch of people we never met in life, but we had a ball bowling with them. Everyone was so nice. So if you get a chance to go to a fan meet, I guarantee you're going to meet someone kind there. You're gonna run into some good peoples.
And if you can't go find good, I'm scared. Kelly. Don't do this. If you can't find good people, we'll be at the Only Friends Dream On.
Yes.
Just say hi. I always regret. I say this. I don't regret it. I forget it. And then I get to the thing and I'm like, yo, there's a lot of people saying hi right now. But we are. It is our area. We want to be welcoming so that you all have a good time in the DMV. So.
And I think we are actively trying to create more space for all of us together to have that back and forth. And I'm being real quiet because number one, I didn't get to go bowling. And number two, y'all, this wine, I'm glad I didn't put the bottle up, is killing me right now.
No.
I'm just saying.
It's not good wine. Okay, we should move on to the event itself.
So then Nikki can comment.
Yes. So then day 2, we went to the event. I don't know. What do we say?
Oh, well, can I mention my high points of that event?
Sure. Go for it.
My favoriteest part of that event was when they said, oh, Fort and Pete are artists. And then they had like a list of words and they had to draw each thing. And then Fort decided, like they had the person who said it in English, and then Fort was supposed to translate it in Thai to Pete. But Fort decided we were all going to learn Thai in this game. So as he was telling Pete the word, he would make us repeat the word. And so then when it was Pete's turn to do the opposite, he had us repeat it as well. So we learned a lot of Thai words that evening, and it was just super duper fun. And I think it made the game more fun for them as well.
It did.
We were participating in it.
I said Fort really reminds me of Thau in the sense that he's like, I got this. I know how to run a show. It over. I know what I'm doing, and to the point where the host was like, stop. They did this game right here that's on the screen where they took the questions. And there was a point where the host was like, stop taking the questions away from me, because he grabbed the basket. He started answering the questions. He started asking the questions. And then he was like, oh, right, you're here.
She's like, I have one job. And when she said that, he just fell apart because he was like, you're right. This is your job.
But they also like know the beats of how to be really, really funny. They're just funny. They're a good time.
Mm-hmm. That was part of my overarching comments about them, that they were just fun and like really personable and funny.
Yes.
So it wasn't like a funny at anybody's expense, and it wasn't like a funny like I'm better than you kind of. It was just like, oh yeah, we're all here just having a good time, that kind of funny. So it was very like relaxed, and they were very easygoing. So I love that about
Another
them.
game I enjoyed that they did was that buzzer game where they had teams of folks from the audience that came up and had to answer certain questions like Amazing America or Terrific Thailand. Like they had to answer questions about either the actor or the country or whatever. And they made those ladies that were on that stage, I think they made them, the girls were obviously very nervous, but they made them comfortable in answering the questions, and they made them feel like you're part of my team and we're gonna win this, right? And it was just super cute to watch that too. And then their antics with the buzzer was fun as well.
Their buzzer antics are on my list of favorite moments.
I
have a trying to beat each other, but trying to do it in slow-mo. It was really weird and really fun. All right, here's my favorite moment. So I do like the fact that the opening song was the end song for yesterday, and the closing song was the theme opener for yesterday. I didn't know that. I looked it up today because I was like, I really love the opening song. First of all, just the song in and of itself, right? And again, what's rap singing going on? I don't know what's going on right now, but there was a little bit of that. I think they did an excellent job with that. Awesome. And then in the closing song, they gave us, a wonderful performance, but they also gave us a little bit of lighthearted fun because the back screen was
yes, I sent that video. I don't know if you have it, Kelly.
And they just kept shadowing the two.
It was hilarious.
The two singers were back and forth. It was a really fun time, and it was like perfect for them to close out with that because that's kind of how the whole night was going. Some of the other things.
That's not what
that was the last song. I thought that was the last song. Oh no, was it Adele?
No, it was the sing along.
It was when we sang. Yes, that was. I loved the fact that they chose a song that we could sing with them, and it just felt like, oh, we're all a part of this.
But the song he sang with
to the rain. That was the closing
Adele.
song.
Isn't that Adele?
I don't know.
Kelly, that's Adele.
Okay, but I'm saying that's not the song they walk back and forth on, is it?
No, that is. But I'm saying that song, "Fire and Rain," is Adele. That's what I'm saying. The song they walk back and forth on was the opening song for Yesterday, but the song he sang together is sung by Adele with us.
I got.
The way you just said it sounded like that, like the walking back and forth song was what they closed on, and it wasn't what they closed on.
And you said that wasn't, and I said, "Oh, you're right."
The Adele
they
song.
closed on the Adele song.
Yes,
girl, that's all I was saying. Ain't that
well,
Adele?
Yeah, but that's all I was saying. I was saying they closed on something we could all participate in. That's what was exciting to me. That we were all, them, and everybody was singing that song with them, and it was really, really fun. Even though I don't really know that song, but I sang it just because they made us sing it.
Oh, that took forever to find.
Oh, you found the back and forth?
Yeah, play it. I'll play it in the background.
Did you have more things, Nikki?
Yeah, I liked that their woof woof woofs were cute.
Yeah,
so cute.
They're doing woof woof in like little versus the woof woof that's happening sometimes with other people. I didn't want them to take that too seriously, and they totally didn't. And that was great. Because I'm not, I
think that might be a New York thing,
but I don't love it. I
don't love it either.
Thing. It was described as
a K-pop thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's a K-pop thing too. But
that's what I was told by.
Yeah, I feel like Mingi started it in '80s. That's where it's a K-pop thing. But I don't think like a lot of other K-pop groups don't really do the woof woof woof. They've experienced it though.
I don't know about that, but I'm not K-pop, so I won't speak to it.
Yeah. I've seen other K-pop artists be like, "What are you doing right now?" Oh, okay. But I don't know if he started it, but he does it a lot, but I will say I just don't enjoy it for myself.
I don't either.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that they did it in little. Yeah.
I enjoyed the way they did it. It was very cute. Yeah. It's also funny to me though, every time we've seen an artist come here, a Thai artist come here, they're like, what the hell are y'all doing when the whole audience starts?
Yeah.
Because I'm there too. I'm with you.
Yeah.
FortPeat. I don't know what they're doing.
We don't do that with our American artists. We don't whoop,
I don't
at
understand
them.
that barking thing, but it's very cute to see your shocked reaction to it. And it was cute for them to, and Pete was like making it happen every time.
He was hilarious. He was but he did it at comedic points in time. Like his comedic timing is so good.
Which brings me to a part of the show I enjoyed. What do you want? What's the next project you want to do? Was one of the questions that they asked. And Pete said he would like to do a comedic show. And a comedy sounds, the way those two do comedy in just a regular everyday setting, I cannot imagine. Like we got to see Boss and Hole do their comedy show.
They were so funny.
We're watching Max Nat do it right now. We've seen Poon do it. I feel like FortPeat would give us a brilliant performance in a comedy. I really feel like it's something that you would care about, but you also be cracking up. It's just, I think they would do a wonderful job. But then Fort also, go ahead, Kelly. Did you have something to say to that? Oh no, Kelly froze.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's doing a
So
weird
just,
thingy.
oh, I'm lagging.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Okay, you're
lagging.
back,
Sorry,
you're
I was like, I'm not even gonna try to talk. I was just gonna say I cannot vouch for the last 2 episodes of that Boss No series. Just so you know, that's banana nuts. But it's a good time.
It was fun
Watch
banana
that.
nuts to me.
It was fun, but it is off the walls crazy.
It was off the walls crazy. You're right. But
it's like, what we doing here?
But
okay, continue. Sorry.
Fort saying he wanted to do action or like CGI, something like Spider-Man. I can see that too. And he was like, Hollywood, he's watching the things coming out of Hollywood, and that makes him want to do something like that. And he's like, we don't have that. And he's it would be very exciting to see a Thai version of something like that.
I think they could pull it off. Fort, you brought up that old video on our TikTok. We have a TikTok page, guys. What my sister said TikTok. You brought up one of our old segments where we talked about FortPeat and their vision. It was the FortPeat June Dunk one. Because they're like, they have their own companies, when they do their productions in Thailand, they're like stage shows. That's Fort's production company doing those for him and Pete. Like, it's just big things I see for those two.
Oh, and speaking of that,
I was
can I
say,
talk
Nikki?
about? Yeah, I got to see it. Some of the production Fort come out. Yeah.
Oh, when
they were asking them.
Oh, no.
Not when we went up there. They were doing something, and they asked for the lights to come up because they wanted to see the audience right before they were doing the game where folks were on stage. I think it was around that time or something, and they were like, "Bring the lights up," and the host was like, "Yeah, bring the lights up," and the lights still weren't coming up, and they were like, "Bring the lights up," and then they were like, "The lights, those right over there." Like Fort and Pete both did it, and then they brought the right lights up, and they were like, "Thank you very much." And I was like, "Ooh, I got my business Fort production
because business Fort." That's a good Fort. Yeah, we like business Fort. Also, he made mention of wanting to come to America prior to the whole acting business. I can't remember what he said. The profession
he wanted to be an intern, and he was in business school. I think it was business
school. Yeah, something to do with business.
And he was like, but then I got into acting. He's like, he was very glad that brought him here, but initially he wanted to be here in business. There was another. They were asking what they appreciated about one another. I don't remember what Fort said he appreciated about Pete, but Pete liked the fact that Fort is very organized and determined, and he like organizes Pete's life as well. And Pete was like, he teaches me, like I'm learning from him how to do that for myself, and I grow from the things that Fort does.
Fort ate that compliment up.
He did. He was like, yeah. Yeah, that's the things I had. I really enjoyed.
Were you done? I feel like we didn't get all your things.
Oh, my things?
Oh, Nikki.
Oh, I did have one more. I like they were playing with their cute little microphone nameplates. I didn't get to see it until today. I saw like a close up of them. So Fort's had like little fox ears on it, and then Pete's had like little cat ears on it. And they just kept spinning them around. I was like, "Ooh, that's even way cuter." Now I see why they wanted to play with those so much.
Yeah, I saw them playing with them, but I didn't know all that was going on there.
I think that was the only other thing that I had, because I talked about the songs and everything. Oh, and I did appreciate the fact that they were talking about, them coming to New York and everything, and the audience kind of being different, and what did they recognize? I think about the difference in this audience, and they talked about the fact that I think in the past the assumption has been made that the people coming to these fan meets live in New York City. And Pete expressly said, I really appreciate the fact that y'all are coming from far away from where this is, and you're all coming to this one place to see us, and I really appreciate that. So that was like a lovely acknowledgement for him to make, because he recognized that, like, this is not a city everybody's living in, and y'all are getting on planes and trains and stuff and making your way here. So that was the only other thing I had.
To that point, our seatmate was from Puerto Rico.
Yes,
she was lovely.
She was so lovely. I also want to point out the fact that this is the third one we've been to, right? This is the third fan meet we've been to. And I really have to say, this is the smoothest that I've seen. And I feel like it has a lot. I feel like there's been some upgrade from what we've seen before, but also I feel like we were talking about Fort and Pete running their own things, Fort having his own company. And I think that that's part of what made it smooth. Like there was no lags. There was no time where you felt like anyone was confused or anything. It was just like so professional. So, and even like the going through for the pictures, everything just went boom, 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 boom. Yeah. It was beautiful and lovely and pleasant the entire time. And so they fully understand how to make each person feel seen.
That part.
Which is not easy, but they've really honed that in. They're just professional. That's when people were asking me about them, and I just kept saying they're super professional. Like I won't say they weren't lovey-dovey, but that wasn't the point of them being there. Was to try to make us feel like they were in love. The point was to make sure we were, we were the point. We were the point. And he did sneak that kiss in at the very end. Like I was like, I was like, he waited till the very end to do that.
And we were talking about, because someone asked us like if we had footage of them doing a lot of lovey-dovey stuff, and we were like, no, not really. And I'm watching my videos because I pretty much recorded the whole thing, and I'm seeing little moments here and there. And I was telling you how in the bowling alley, I mean, because I had a lot of bourbon, I did a lot of close-ups, but there was a moment where they turned and were talking to each other, and just Force just fixed Pete's hair, and I was like, that happened? Because I don't remember it happening, and it was so cute. And I was like, oh, there were little sweet moments, but that wasn't the goal.
It wasn't for us. I think that's what it was. If you go back and watch them, there's. But I said, even though they weren't like doing anything, they were so in lockstep with each other. I was really fascinated by how in sync they were. How they didn't even need to discuss a whole lot. Like they understood, you go here, you go there. And I don't know. It's like they were just well-oiled machine, and they just knew each other so well, and they knew what their goal was going in. So there wasn't a lot of confusion. Like you said, it just was really smooth from the bowling alley to the stage.
It makes me think of the term fan service in a different way. So they were servicing us, right? They were giving us fan service, but it was in a different way. It wasn't like the way that people always couch it, right? In that they're just playing with you or they're having this fake relationship, but they were servicing us as fans and recognizing us and giving us their time and, being comfortable and present in the moment for us to feel like we as fans are being acknowledged. So it made me think, that when you were talking, I was like, oh, that's what fan service is too. So anyway.
You're talking about lockstep, and I'm even thinking about, we were talking about them hitting the buzzer, like the way where they held their hands and them watching how they're going to hit it and everything, like all of that. Yeah.
All that comedy doesn't work if you don't really know each other, and they can just ping off of each other so easily and just be so funny. They're so funny, but it doesn't feel like they prepared. This is how we'll be funny today. It's all very extemporaneous, but it works. Their timing is so good. Oh, I love them.
All right.
And then jump to the end of after the
yes.
The other fun. That's what I put down in my notes. Other fun.
Do you want to talk about the other fun?
Yeah, sure. So I just want to talk about, we did attend T-Stars event afterwards. And I will say we were hesitant. I think I fell asleep. We went, had
We
some
were
dinner.
tired.
We were tired.
Care Bear. We had
dinner with Care Bear.
Care Bear.
I still owe you
at a yummy
dinner.
Egyptian
I
restaurant.
owe you dinner, Care Bear. And
that was very Matt and Keith of them.
It was very what?
Matt and Keith of them to do that.
Yeah. And so had a good time, went back to the hotel to chill for a bit, and then we headed out to T-Stars event, which was lovely. I mean, it was just like a lovely cohort of individuals. I really enjoyed seeing everybody have such a good time, even though I might have been sitting at that table looking like I wasn't good night.
Y'all were tired.
I was tired, but y'all were having a good time. Yeah,
y'all were having a real good time, and it was wonderful watching you all have a good time in my tiredness.
And it made me recognize the lovely the fandom that has grown up with these shows and everything, you know. And Awi and I come into it in the mid somewhere, you know. Yeah. We're not net new. We're true to this. We're not new to this. But I will say, watching the new folks and the people who've been around for as long as Kelly's been around, or you know, they just. Yeah, you guys are awesome, and we loved watching everybody have a wonderful time. Oh, and I got swag. Can I show my swag?
That's right. Show your swag.
Oh, show your swag. Yeah. This is you, but it's across the room. I can't show.
Oh wow, we got
the first one. Yeah, we got a ton of stuff. This is the first one where they had some official merch, though. Yeah, I went into my photo card of it all, and they had the selfies. And then the ones with them together and everything. So got that. And then, because this was on a lark. I didn't do a pre-order. I know there were pre-orders, but there's also a line, and I decided to get into it in the hot sun. And then I also got a bag.
That bag is
bag, y'all.
It's very
cute. So adorable. And then the bag is filled with all you guys, y'all freebie folks, y'all did your big
man. There was so many.
I'm telling you, my wall is covered with freebie stuff right now.
So
I need to put it behind me.
I mean, I'm not gonna show it all. This is a lot, but y'all freebie, y'all showed out. You showed out again. This is the third time y'all done showed out. I would say you inspire me, but I don't have the patience for all that, and I appreciate that y'all do. And it was lovely. And
I did it last time. I can't do it again.
Those hamburgers are still cute. We I still got those.
We got to do something for what my sister said. Our sisters.
We'll get those though.
I got so much clay down there. I'm gonna make something else.
I was going to say too, and hanging out with everybody, it's a reminder, because the social media is pretty miserable right now, and there's so many people complaining. So just they make it feel like it's this like unhappy place. But then when you meet people, June always says that. He's like, they're only willing to be that way online. People are not going to be that way in your face. So when you actually get in the room with all their people, they're all nice, and it's a really good time. It's not like how obnoxious it is online sometimes with miserable people.
And a testament to that is the game. She had cute little games at that T-Star.
Those
I was games tired as hell, and I didn't want to play a game, but I played and I had fun. It was cute.
I didn't play Kahoot, but I did give everybody the answers at the table that I knew. Sorry, T, but I did. And then the other one we did play.
That's the game I played.
We played that. Yeah, we put down the names of the shows.
We never got to a winner of that game, but it was still fun to play.
Oh yeah, T-Star, who won?
I think she gave up on that game. It was very intricate and long.
Yes, I think that didn't go the way.
But I think everybody had fun playing it.
Yeah,
no, those games were tons of fun. So
yeah,
again, just want to mention that we had fun at T-Star's event.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have anything else, you guys?
No, we just need to talk about our favorite things of the week. We did good.
Oh, yeah. that.
Did you not think of a favorite thing of the week?
It'll come.
I have a favorite thing.
Go on, we go.
Okay. The Servant Prince. It's just the most recent thing. I was watching Michael's review of The Servant Prince, and I love that show. If you're not watching The Servant Prince, please watch. The first episode might make you go, I don't know about this. But as you continue, it turns around, and it's so sweet and it's so wonderful. And the characters, you just love them and you want good things for them. And it's a really good show. And watch Michael's reaction if you get a chance. Okay.
We gave it all of the
love. Everybody gets love.
Everybody gets love. Everybody say love. That's what RuPaul says. I'll do two things. How did I lose it? Hold up. It was a show. One is a show, but it's not BL. And I thought I was going to hate it, but I'm almost done binging it. So, as you know, I love my British crime shows. This is not a British crime show, but there was a show called Doc Martin. I loved Doc Martin. It was very quirky. He was a doctor, but a little neurospicy, and we went on his journey. And I watched that whole entire series. Well, on Netflix right now, there was a remake of it, an American remake, and usually I hate them. But what I found so fascinating,
they're really bad,
is how they kept. I think the reason this one is successful is because they keep so closely to the story. It's crazy how the characters are different, right? They have to be to fit the American landscape, but the story, I could remember it because Doc Martin's one of those things I watched over and over again. So I know those episodes. Those stories are so close to what it was in the original that it actually hooked me. It locked me in. So I've been binging that. If you're bored and you like British stuff, Doc Martin, not Doc Martin. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know what it's called on Netflix, but it's the Doc Martin remake. And then the other thing, because it just happened today, I really like Per Santa. And they are just super cute today. Oh, and the third thing is also there was the DeWong with You concert, and I've seen from that were very sweet as well. So that's it. The Per Santa went to Chiang Mai again before doing their event, and they exchanged even more bands. And Per said maybe he needs to build a home in Chiang Mai, and Santa was like, yeah. And then they said they meet at the gym all the time, and it was just a lot, and I liked it.
And Chris's theories about meeting on the gym cracked me up.
Yes. And then
I was going to say, Chris done infected your brain. She returned you.
I love that. I was there. I didn't need Chris to get there.
You didn't need to get turned. Okay.
And TT Poor were a lot in that concert, but so were North Otto. And Otto in particular, who PP and Otto have been getting womanized for this. And the way they are both handling this is so funny to me. Otto did that sexy dance and then turned around in his little pink outfit and said, "Am I still a womanizer?"
People are weirdos.
So weird.
Don't be weirdos.
Okay, and then
be friends with women. What the hell?
PP said, I give up my womanizer lifestyle. He's like, I don't really want to do that anymore. Meanwhile, in the behind the scenes, his co-stars that were women were trying to and he would just go every time they touched his face or got close to him, he would giggle and turn red and be like, "Stop touching me." It's very cute. And then that's it. That's all.
All right. Well, mine actually. So I know this is things that bring you joy, but I also want to include something that's giving me a lot of trepidation in the moment. And that is my children behind the wheel of a car. They have been on multiple, they finished their driving class and they have taken multiple, trips with their father. And my time is coming, you all. I was supposed to do it yesterday. I tagged out, but I'm just saying my time is coming. So next time you see me, I might, if I had hair, maybe, I would pull some of it out. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna be frazzled just a little bit more as a mother over here because I'm a mother.
That must be a mother
thing. It's bad.
Like when Niara went to get her license, Leia could not handle it. When I would be behind the wheel with her, she'd be like, "Yeah, Miss Ami, you need to be with me all the time," because her mama wouldn't be.
I think my stress levels probably will stress them out. It's not good. But you're also talking to a woman who couldn't watch them on the swings because something could happen. Okay, so I recognize my limitations in that area. Also, my thing that brought me joy, because I remembered, and is connecting to you, the new Taiwanese BL that's out with the thread.
I heard about that. I haven't started it yet.
My goodness, I saw the trailer, said I wanted to watch it, and then apparently missed multiple episodes. And Yoshi was like, "Yo, Nikki, is you gonna watch that?" And I was like, "What is that?" And then I was like, "That's that show you said you were gonna watch."
The multiple episodes all came out like one day.
Is that what happened? Because I was like, how did I miss this? Okay, I feel better then. Y'all, I bodied all that. That is my jam. My Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Think about it like this. Think about Psych, but not like Sean and Gus, but there is a Gus, but he's not really the point. It's more like the cop, the love interest cop. And the cop doesn't. Anyway, it just gives me Psych vibes because of the ridiculousness of the things that are happening to this young man, and the fact that it is set in that kind of, he's not a psychic, but he sees things because he sees the threads between people, and so he can help. He's a helper. He ends up helping the popo. So I love it. If you guys get an opportunity, I'm gonna put a little blurb up about it on my TikTok. Nikki is fully shadow banned, so if you want to hear it, you gotta go find it. Go find it.
Go find Nikki.
She is, because the views is not viewing. That's all I'm gonna say. As that, the ones and twos and the views is not viewing. But Hetty Matters. I'm on TikTokies. I'm not Hetty Matters on Instagram. I'm Hetty Matters _MDL notes. But those are the places you can find me. And then of course you can find us all where? What my sister said.
You did a real good closeout thing, but I just have real quick tag on.
She do too much.
School JBLs.
Will you stop?
That I'm really, really into. Hold on.
I know, but you already went.
Kun. I only said one thing. You guys said several things. Hold on, Haraturo Kun. So good. Popular Sarazawa acts weird around me. So good. And then the last one, after moving seats, the boy behind me has a crush on me. Mm-hmm. 3 JBLs that are like school related, that are like, oh, sweet and make your heart happy. Okay, done.
Y'all, that what she saw school trip, we've been messed up ever since. School JBLs grabbed her by the hair and let her go. I'm like, girl, you know more than me.
Yes, so good.
And I was the introductor.
That Haraturo one, though, that Hold On Haraturo one is very, very gay, like super gay, and like gay from the get-go. You gotta watch.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you have a list of some school JBLs. We just kind of jammed right there in the end. And a reminder to follow us on all of our social media. What my sister said. We've got a TikTok. We have Instagram. Subscribe here as we do our road to 5,000 sisters. Come be a sister with us so you can be ready to participate in all of the fun things that are coming, which will be rolling out soon. And of course, give us a 5-star rating on your favorite podcast channel platform, please. And thank you. It helps. We have things we want to do, but we need you. So we will see you in the next one. We hope you had an amazing time. Bye.
Please follow, like, subscribe, and review our podcast everywhere on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. We will see you next time on What My Sister Said.